daily scream. So as many of you know, yesterday I was supposed to go out with this guy that I've been talking to. We ended up not going out, but he was like FaceTiming me at like 12 a.m. We were talking back and forth, and I was like, I wish I could have seen you today. And he was like, don't say that because I'll drive to your house right now. He drove to my house and got here at 1 a.m. I get in his car, we're driving around, we're talking, laughing. And he goes, wouldn't it be crazy if I just like drove you around New York City and we blasted music? And I was like, LOL, like you won't. He drove us to New York City at 2 a.m. and we were just driving around blasting music, talking. Next thing I fucking know, we're driving back home and we were talking about our favorite foods. I brought up breakfast food, and as I was about to say my favorite fucking breakfast, he cut me off and went, oh, I know this one. You usually have a grande iced coffee with toffee nut and almond milk, and then you usually have a piece of toast with avocado spread. I was like, you remembered? And he fucking said, well, yeah, I enjoy listening to you. Get the stretcher, bitch! Get the stretcher! I am genuinely terrified for the man who breaks my heart in the future, only because my following consists mainly of women. Like, these are my analytics. Like, 90% of my following is female and only like 10% is male. And I just know that, like, I wouldn't even have to say this boy's name. Like, it could genuinely just be a video of me crying on camera. And the girls in the comments would be like, we're gonna find him. We're gonna find him. We're gonna find his Instagram. We're gonna find his Facebook. Like, you guys go in. You go in so hard. And I love it because it's like you're protecting your own. Like, you push every fucking, like, feeling aside that you have for someone. And you're just like, if they're a part of the girls, we will protect them. Even those videos on this app where it's like, the girls got my back. 99% of the time, if you make a video and you're like, the girls got my back, it'll get like 1 million likes. I love being a girly. I love it. I love it. Bitch, the scream I'm about to let out will be heard across nations! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is! It's time for the Daily Scream, and oh my fucking god. Girls, gays, theys, all I have to say is chivalry is not dead! So about a week ago, I was on the phone with the guy I've been talking to, and my AirPods just broke. Like, we were talking and I could hear him, but he couldn't hear me because the speaker in my AirPods broke. I hung out with this man last night, and I get in his car and he goes, I have like a gift for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what is it? Like you didn't have to get me anything. And he was like, oh, like I have spare AirPods and I thought I would just like give them to you. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so grateful. Like you didn't have to at all. When you hear the word spare, you think like, oh, they've been used before. Tell me why he handed me the box of AirPods and they were still in a cellophane wrap. Like they were new. Like they had never been touched before. And he just gave them to me. What? Like what the oh my god. I feel like every fucking person on this app underestimates the power of slow-mo. Like putting the speed on this app to 0.3x. Like, I'm gonna put you on a little secret of mine. Whenever I am upset, or whenever I'm like, you know what, I feel like shit today, I will record myself walking in slow motion and add some sexy ass fucking music to the background. And when I say my confidence goes from here to fucking here, and the best part is you don't even have to be walking in the video. You can be flipping your fucking hair. You can literally be sitting down and be like, and I am telling you, you will feel like the baddest bitch on this planet. And now I'm gonna show you.
I know I may be young, but I've got feelings too.
And like, I'm not even dressed up and I still feel like a bad bitch.
What is the most unprofessional thing a doctor has ever said to you?
The way I have a fucking story. So in the 8th grade, I sprained my ankle in my living room doing the Cupid shuffle. I fell into a bookcase, the bookcase fell on my leg, and I sprained my ankle. It was like a near break. My ankle was swollen, the shit looked so fucked up. Anyways, at the time, I was overweight. I'm only mentioning it because it pertains to the story. And I ended up going to the hospital. They did an x-ray. They said it was close to a break, but it didn't break. It was just like a really bad sprain. And they ended up putting my foot in like this cast. So as I was leaving, I obviously asked the doctor, I was like, is there any way I could have some like crutches or get like wheeled out to the car? And this man looked at me dead in the eyes and goes, why don't you hop on one leg? It looks like you need the exercise. At first I thought he was joking, until I had to hop to the car on one leg and buy my own fucking crutches.
You're gonna take him at a whisk.
and you're gonna whisk your neck.
Okay, so basically in that video, she's talking about how to remove like these. And she says you take a metal whisk and you just like whisk at your neck. And she said it's supposed to take like 5 minutes. So I'm setting a timer on my laptop for 5 minutes. I'm going to whisk my fucking neck right here and see if that shit actually works. Alrighty, here we go. Here we go. It hasn't even been a minute and this shit kinda hurts. My neck is literally getting so fucking red right now. On the bright side, I've kind of gotten used to the pain. We got 1 minute left, people. Okay, I just finished. I'm gonna let my neck get less red, and then I'll show you the final result. Bitch! It works! It works! It's like fading! It's fading! You, my friend, are a lifesaver. Hi guys, I know this isn't the type of video I would usually post on TikTok, but recently I've just been getting a lot of hate online. People have just been calling me ugly, making fun of my appearance, saying I'm like too ugly to have a boyfriend, saying I'm too ugly to have the boyfriend I have, saying I don't deserve a following on social media. So I've decided that because I'm going back to university in a few weeks, I'm just gonna take a break from all my social medias and just focus on my studies for now. Some of the classes I'm going to be taking at university are going to be really hard. One of the classes I'm going to be taking at university is actually called I Don't Give a Fuck About Your Opinion Whatsoever. And you just look really fucking dumb when you leave hate comments on my videos. You thought I was actually leaving? Yeah, no, I'm not leaving. You just look really fucking dumb when you leave hate comments. I've seen a lot of people on TikTok saying the rules that they have for their wedding, so I'm gonna do mine as well. Rule number 1 is my husband must cry while I'm walking down the aisle. If he's not crying while I'm walking down the aisle, I will turn my ass around and walk down the aisle again until he cries. 2, no +1s. I invited you and you alone for a reason. If you want to bring your best friend, leave them in the fucking parking lot. 3, don't take away my spotlight. If you get a text during my wedding that your mom passed away, tell everyone after my wedding, please. 4, everyone must pregame before my wedding. If you're not tipsy while I'm getting married, I don't want you there. 5, you're required to bring me gifts. And by gifts, I mean money. 6, if you don't RSVP, do not come. 7, be on time. If you're not on time, I'm literally locking you out of my wedding because if you walk in and interrupt my vows, I will punch you in the face. 8, if your phone goes off while I'm getting married, I will grab it from you and burn it. And 9, if you have a toddler, get a fucking babysitter. Leave those bitches at home. I am so sorry. I don't know where I've been this past fucking week, but you mean to tell me that there is now a sexuality called super straight? And this is the flag? I honestly hate to break it to every single person who now identifies as super straight, but that is the gayest shit I've ever heard. It literally makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, who the fuck sat there and was like, you know what? I'm super straight, and I'm making it a sexuality. Do you know how fucking dumb you look? Like, if you were to approach me and I was like, oh, what's your sexuality? And you said super straight, oh my God. Not only would I laugh in your face, but I think I would also pee myself laughing. This is quite literally the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I got my sights set on you, and I'm ready to aim. The last time I freaked out, I just kept looking down. I just stuttered when you asked me what I'm thinking about. Felt like I couldn't breathe. You asked what's wrong with me. My best friend let this handle, she's just being miley. The next time we hang out, I will redeem myself. My heart, it can't rest. Tell them, whoa, I can't wait to see you again. Whoa, I can't wait to see you again.
Hey guys, so I have been tagged in a video multiple times, and it is a video that my ex uploaded. I'm being tagged in the video because I'm being called a liar. So if you haven't seen the video, I will show it right now. For those wondering, yes, those are screenshots of texts that I sent him. But what he failed to mention in his video is I sent those texts within the first 2 weeks of our breakup. So yes, I did ask him not to post any videos, and he then posted one because I made a video saying I hate all men, even though that phrase existed long before him, and I have been saying that on my page since before we had gotten together. I did send him a text message checking up on him to make sure he was okay, and I did say I know you didn't use me for clout. But I sent those messages before I found out that he tried to hook up with his ex, before I found out that he lied to me about his race, and before I found out he had told 2 of his friends he only wanted to talk to me because I'm a TikToker.